Good morning, students. Welcome back for our next class in agriculture. And up to now, we have studied about the agriculture, the major crops, then the fiber crops, and others. Now, we are going to deal with a new topic today, and this topic deals with the technological and institutional reforms in agriculture. We have studied that agriculture is an activity in India, and about 65% of the people are directly involved in agriculture. So they practice agriculture as their livelihood, and due to this factor, after the independence, a variety of measures have been adopted by the government of India to encourage agriculture, to encourage productivity, to provide more employment to the farmers, and to increase the per capita income of the farmers for contribution to the GDP. So a lot of things have been done by the government of India after independence, and we are going to study one by one after in this topic. So the first thing, the government of India in the 5-year plans, the government primarily focused on agriculture. The government of India focused on agriculture, and the motive was to enhance the production of food grains, because at the time of independence we have suffered a famine in 1943 in Bengal, in which 30 lakh people were killed due to starvation. And after the independence, the government of India thought that if the production of food grains in our country is adequate, if we have a stock of food grains in our country, then no one will die due to starvation. Therefore, the government of India, in the first 5-year plan, much stress was given to agriculture, and in agriculture, for providing the agriculture status, the dams were created. So, what did the government of India do? Made dam for irrigation. Because we know that agriculture in India is a gamble of the monsoon. Monsoon rainfall is uncertain, and when the monsoon rainfall doesn't occur, the drought conditions are there and the crops fail. So in the condition of drought, when there is no rainfall, the dams are there to provide water to the far off areas, and a lot of dams were created in India during the 5-year plan, and it gave the agriculture a boost. Now we are coming to the topic technological. What do we mean by technology? Suppose that in the previous era or period, when we have to copy things, the handwritten material were used. कहने का हमारा ये मतलब है कि जब पहले या प्री हिस्टोरिक टाइम्स में या कुछ 100 200 साल 400 साल पहले हम लोग क्या करते थे कि कॉपी बनाते थे. जैसे कोई रिटन मटेरियल है किसी पोएट का, राइटर का, तो उसको हम नकल करते थे. मतलब उसकी नकल, कॉपी बनाने के लिए उसको नकल करते थे. कोई दूसरा आदमी उसको, जिसको कैलीग्राफिस्ट कहते हैं, जिसकी हैंडराइटिंग बहुत अच्छी होती थी, उसको नकल करता था. बट टुडे व्हाट वी हैव द फोटोकॉपी, फोटोस्टेट्स एंड द जेरोक्स मशीन्स, and the electrostat is there, then the laser printing is also available, and a lot of copies can produce very fast. This is the technology. Technology today has changed the world. We have a lot of technology in the development in the field of production of goods. In a transport, we have the railways, the aeroplanes, the roadways. We can go from one place to another in very short time. The telephone, mobile had enabled us to talk to our relatives sitting far away from us. So this is a technology. So what has been changed in agriculture? fertilizers, pesticides, weedicides, irrigation methods, modern farm implement, and tools. So these are some of the few technological developments which have been found in agriculture after independence. तो जितने भी हम डेवलपमेंट देखते हैं, केमिकल फर्टिलाइजर, DAP, then we have the urea, potash and many others which enhance the production of food grains. Then the pesticides to control the pest, insects and others. Weedicides to control the weeds or unwanted plants. Then irrigation methods, the sprinkler drip system, the rain gun and the others were available for irrigation. Then the modern farm implements like tractor, threshers, combine, harvester, drill and modern equipment which reduce the labor and dependence of the human hands on agriculture. So all these were the technological changes. Today we can harvest a lot of crops very easily because today we have the combined harvester and others. Today we have the weather bulletin and others. We can predict the weather for a week or so. The scientists are there, the weather scientists, they are there for predicting the weather. So today we have a brief knowledge of what to produce and how to produce and the technology. So these are the technological changes available in agriculture after the independence, and it has enhanced the production of crops in India. Now the institutional reforms. In the institutional reforms, we have the land reform, consolidation of land, providing cheap credit to farmers, like KCC, Kisan Credit Card, then insurance of crops, procurement of food grains by government, harvesting season, at MSP. Then the institutional reforms means the reforms which have been given to support the farmers. How the farmer can be supported? Suppose the farmer is given cheap credit with less interest. He or she can invest in the agriculture, purchase the implements, do the production and sell the goods and earn a huge profit. So this makes the farmer happy, prosperous. He doesn't commit suicide. Now land reforms. In the land reforms, we know that Jamindari system was there in India before independence, and the people were landless laborers. They are working for the Jamindar. Jamindar did not pay any attention for reforming the land. So after independence, the Land Ceiling Act was imposed that after a certain amount of land, you can't keep land, you have to distribute the land to the landless. Then the consolidation of land, small pieces of land was consolidated to make a big farm, and on that farm the modern implements can be used very easily. Then the banks were there that gave the Kisan KCC. Then the insurance of crops was there during drought or attack by pest or during the flood. When the crops were destroyed, insurance was there. Then the government promised to procure the food grains at MSP, minimum statutory price, which was declared before the growing season of crops. have the MSP for wheat and as well as rice also by the government. The FCI Food Corporation of India purchased the food grains from farmers at the MSP and stored them in the godowns of the FCI. So all these measures were adopted by the government of India to encourage the farmers to produce food grains and not live at the mercy of nature or the money lenders or zamindars. So these were the technological and the institutional reforms implemented in agriculture to promote agriculture. Then that's all for today. Thank you very much for listening to me. Have a good day.